Hey guys, it's Tammy. It's Tuesday, and here's an update video. Just got back from the plastic surgeon, and oh boy, this is gonna be scary. I walked in there. Last time I saw her was January 3rd of this year. I weigh 225 pounds. According to her scale, I still weigh 199. So I lost a significant amount of weight in 6 months. And she came in, she said, "Congratulations, you're doing an awesome job." I was scared. I was totally scared that she would totally deny me for tummy tuck skin removal surgery. And she looked at me and said, "Tammy, what do you think?" And I said, "You know what? If Bertha," that's what I call my extra skin, "if Bertha was gone, I pretty much would be done, I think." A lot of my friends have told me, "Hey, Tammy, you're getting way too skinny." I don't see it. I personally don't see it. But I think once my stomach is removed, I think I will see it. And I think I'm pretty good at where I'm at until the stomach's removed. Once the stomach's removed, then I think I can see from there. But for right now, plastic surgeon. Couple of things. When you have heart failure and you're going for surgery, obviously it's a bigger risk than a normal person. So she has to discuss with my cardiologist. She's glad that I have not been on warfarin since the end of February. That's good to hear. She was a little bit apprehensive about the baby aspirin because, baby aspirin thins out your blood. So she needs to have a conference with my cardiologist. But she is glad that I did have a stress test done and that I had an echocardiogram. And she looked at both of those and she said, "Okay, everything looks good, but I'm still going to talk with the cardiologist." I said, "No problem." But she said, "Tammy, we're going to go ahead with this surgery." But she said, "A tummy tuck is not covered by your insurance." And I'm like, "Well, do I need a tummy tuck?" And a tummy tuck out of pocket can run anywhere from $6,000 to $8,000. And that's just a rough estimate. Out of pocket. Well, I can't afford that. There's no way. But my insurance will cover extra skin removal. So she said, "Tammy, let's see if you really need a tummy tuck." So she laid me down, told me to lift my legs in the air. She stuck her finger in my belly button, reaching around in there, and she said, "Okay, I feel some scar tissue." She said, "Did you ever have kids?" I said, "Yes, I had two C-sections." She said, "Okay." She also asked what other surgeries I've had done. I've had gallbladder, varicose vein surgery, and 2 ICD units, which she did look at, because she said, "Oh my God, Tammy, you're right. It does look like a third boob." She said, "That's something you're going to have to talk to your electrician about on fixing that." And I was like, "Okay." So we just primarily focused on stomach, okay? Eventually, I would like to have my boobs done, a lift, possibly an enhancement, maybe, because I have lost my boobs within the past 2 months. Because what are they? They're primarily made of fat, and can't pick and choose where your fat comes off of. So let's just have a moment of silence for all the boobs lost in weight loss. Okay. So with my stomach, when she put me down on the table, she said, "Tammy, I don't really think you need to have a tummy tuck." And I'm like, "What?" So she brought out the ultrasound machine and she ultrasounded my stomach and she said, "Tammy, you don't need a tummy tuck." And I'm like, "Why?" And she goes, "You're a heavy lifter, right?" And I said, "Yes, why?" And she said, "How often do you lift?" I said, "Well, I lift heavy 4 times a week for about an hour and a half, depending how much time I have." And she said, "Because you work your muscles while you're lifting in a tummy tuck, what they do is they'll cut you open and then they'll sew your muscles closer together and they'll shape and form you a little bit better." She said, "You don't need any of that work. Your muscles are fine. Um, you really don't need any reshaping in that tummy tuck. You just need the skin removal. I'm like, whew. So that's covered by my insurance. I was like, woohoo. So I asked her, what's recovery time? And, well, okay. And then she said, this is what we're going to have to do. So I'll show you guys. I'm not going to show you my stomach because, well, I don't want you guys throwing up. So, oh, you okay? Okay. So what's going to happen is that she's going to cut from here down to my crotch and then hip to hip. And that's all going to be open. And then and then she is going to sew me back together, taking off my extra skin. She said that if she were just to do the lower, the upper half of my stomach would still be big and it would hang over everything, kind of like a muffin top. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want that. She said, what we'll do, so we'll cut from here to your crotch and hip to hip, remove the extra skin so that way you have a nice flat stomach. I'm like, okay, let's do that. So yeah, so I am cleared from her to have the surgery. I am not cleared for my cardiologist. She still has to meet with them. All the tests that she needed to run came back good. Smooth sailing. The scheduler for the surgery is going to give me a call back after the surgeon talks to my cardiologist. So hopefully it would be nice to have it sometime by the end of August. That would be a great birthday present for me. I mean, I would like to have it done around my birthday, but I don't think that's going to happen. But we'll see. Other than that, we did not discuss a lower body lift, because in a lower body lift, they need to cut you 360 all the way around your waist, then pull your skin up, cut the extra skin off, and then sew you back together. I really don't think I'm going to have that done. And then with the arms, I mean, yeah, I got the flabby, bat wings, but when I flex, I just have that little bit left. And maybe in a couple of years I can fill that out. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm probably not going to have my arms done. But that will be a later, process to go from. So yeah, let's say goodbye to Bertha. She is going to be history. I will keep you updated because if they let me, I want to show you guys pictures of Bertha in a tub or whatever, later after my surgery. And I'll show you what the process of going through this surgery and how it's going to make me feel and how I'm going to feel after and everything like that. Because you guys want to know, because people that have been extremely obese like I was and obese all their life, and your skin is so stretched out that it fills with fat over time, like it did for me, because I took care of everybody else and I didn't take care of myself like I should have. And now that I've lost, an extreme amount of weight and extremely fast, that my skin is not going to bounce back. I'm too old. Genetics, no creams, lotions, or wraps are going to fix what I have. Mine has to be surgically removed. And anybody that's been big for a very, very long time, it's probably going to have to happen. If I would have started my journey and if I would have known this process, it would have been a 50-50 chance. If I would have did it slower, instead of losing 100 pounds, in 4 months, and then another 45, or 44 pounds in the next, the next 4 months of my journey, 144 pounds in an 8-month span. That is quick without gastric bypass. Because the plastic surgeon, she was just like, okay, we need to run some tests for you, some vitamin tests or something. And I said, for what? She's like, well, you had gastric bypass, right? And I'm like, no, I did this all on my own. She goes, oh, phew, that's another lifesaver that I don't have to worry about. So, and she's like, well, good for you. Keep up the good work, this, that, and the other thing. And I'm like, yeah. So Bertha is going to be disappearing. I'm excited. and kind of scared at the same time, you know, because you do have heart failure. There can be complications. There's complications with any surgery, normal or with heart failure. So I will keep you guys posted on the plastic surgery part. I will not leave anything out of that. So, yes, just going to wait for the phone call. All right, I'll talk with you guys later. Enjoy this day. It's a little hot outside there today. My heart failure people, stay cool, stay hydrated. I always say this, stay cool, stay hydrated. Know the signs: dizziness, lightheaded, low blood pressure. Just can't breathe well. Stay inside then. Get in some air conditioning. If you don't have air conditioning, you know, sit with a fan in ya or on ya and go see a movie. Today is Tuesdays. Marcus Theater in Wisconsin has $5 Tuesdays. Go see a movie to cool down. Go to the shopping mall and sit there, read a book, whatever. Go to the library. Go anywhere where there's air conditioning. All right, guys? I'll talk with you guys later. Bye, Bertha. I will be so happy when you are gone, sister. We've been around for 20 years and now you is history. Bye, guys.